Hello everyone, this is Haruka, and this is KARANTIIN, or Quarantine. Funny thing, I was actually going to play this a while back, but the developer of this game reached out to me personally to check it out. Oh, and this is a call to action, but any developers out there, if you want me to play your games, I do have a business email. It should be on my pinned tweet on my Twitter account, or it should be on my About page. That said, however, this is supposed to be a survival game that's supposed to be very unforgiving. And from what I can gather of the plot, we were just released from a laboratory, and now we need to find our way out. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure we're in a Resident Evil-style laboratory, where I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. Wink. Now then. Ooh. Well, that's a desecrated cadaver if I've ever seen one. And more currency. And more currency. Pretty soon I'm going to be the richest woman in the land. Wherever we are, that is. I've heard this game takes place in Serbia, so there's that. Now then. What can we find here, aside from the currency of the land? Just searching around in an abandoned laboratory where we're the sole survivor, I'm assuming. Our sole objective is to walk. Well, we've been doing that, so does that mean objective complete? More currency. And we're walking in blood. Now you're going to get my socks all wet. Not only that, we're walking in blood. I have to ask, what sort of accident caused all this blood to happen? Because it seems like you punched out everyone's blood and just left. Without any explanation. And there's blood on the walls. Wonderful. Is that more currency? Well, what am I going to spend it on? I can't exactly spend it if I'm dead. And you're just giving away money for free. Pretty soon I'm going to be the richest woman in the quarantine. Now then. What could be in here? Oh look, more currency. And a banana. I wonder who could have been here before the accident. Probably some disgruntled employee who has to sit in a sea of blood. Now then, I should mention that Quarantine is a survival game, so you have to keep your health up at all times, including thirst and hunger. And according to what this game told me in the tutorial, yes, those are important to your survival. And we have green herbs because, you know, Resident Evil. Now then, can we find a gun or something? Because I feel naked without a gun. Ada, what could this be? Oh, a shopping system. Now I can rid myself of this currency. Or, wait a moment. Can I use the shop system at all? Well, I'm using my controller. Developer, I think your shop system is broken. Because I'm using my controller to move back and forth, and it's not letting me access the item shop. It appears that I will fulfill my destiny of being the richest woman in the land. Because I can't spend the currency. What kind of a shop system doesn't even let you buy things at it? That's just uncouth. Now then, can we find a gun? Mama needs a gun. I can confirm that Mama does indeed have a gun. However, the mouse sensitivity is kind of borked. Because I can confirm off screen that I had to change the mouse sensitivity because it was very low to begin with, so I had to switch it to high. However, the game didn't care for that, considering it keeps resetting my mouse sensitivity, so I turn very slowly. You might want to change that, developer. Now then, now that we have a gun, can we shoot things with the gun? Because I've just been wandering around this decrepit facility, and I would just like to find something to shoot. Just saying. Now then. Oh, and there was a fellow impaled on pipes. Poor bastard. Now, if we could just find something to shoot, that would be amazing. Mouse sensitivity is all kinds of... Oh! Yes, that's another complaint that I have. The mouse sensitivity likes to reset, and it won't tell you when it does, meaning you have to manually switch it back in the options menu, which kind of throws off the flow of the game. Do you know what I mean? And I still can't buy anything at the goddamn item shop. Well, at least I'll be rich. But that won't mean anything if I'm dead, so you know. Now what could be in here? Another backpack with currency in it. The currency is called crowns. Well, if I wanted my crown, I would go back to Stillwater. Tee-hee. Now then. Now, can we find something to shoot, or are we just left with a gun up shit creek without a paddle? Oh, never mind. There's something in here. Hello? Well, at least the shooting works. And those are zombies. Or, you know, infected. Pow! Pow! The shooting's functional. And I am dead. Because the mouse sensitivity is bollocks. I mean that in the nicest way possible, but please make the mouse sensitivity more consistent. Because turning in this game feels strange. Do you know what I mean? And I've checked. My thirst levels are okay. My hunger levels are okay. So why can't I turn correctly? Or is that just a skill issue? And now we're in a hospital, where I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. Except that! More infected and breakable doors. Wonderful? No, not quite. Because I'm running low on ammo and I appear to be dead. Oh, poo. Ahem. Well, I suppose most of you get the gist of the game, so I won't waste any more of your time. Quarantine as a whole, however, is just okay. I think it's a little rough around the edges and could definitely use some improvements. For example, the mouse sensitivity, like I said, very prone to resetting when you don't want it to. The enemy AI is decent for what it's worth, and the enemies seem to hit a little too hard, considering you die in 3 hits. Or 2. So there is that to think about. But that said, however, I do think that this was a decent experience overall, and I do hope you continue to improve this, developer. Well done. But I think it's time for another one. A horror game two-fer. Haven't heard that in a while, my darling subjects. That said, however... And we return, my darling subjects. This is the Undying Beast. This is a game created by Akuma Kira. They're also known as the developer of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I haven't played that one myself, but I've heard good things about it. That said, however, let's see what this is all about, shall we? Anna? Oh, we're being buried alive. Good start, good start. At least I think we're being buried alive. Anna? Very Silent Hill looking. Again, off to a good start. Now then, what are we meant to do here? Surprise me, Kira. We're just walking in the woods. Very, very slowly. But we can sprint, so that's good. What could be in this dark, decrepit forest? The story began with nothing. An absent plan or void. There was nothing. Then there was a scream. Oh? So we have plot going on, do we? Wonderful! At least we can figure out where to go. And yes, this style does remind me of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, but I would expect no less from the person who made the same game, so there's that. Now let's see here, can we go any faster, or... Let's see... Ooh, another computer! Why are there computers in the middle of the forest? Let's see. The scream came from the mist, but it also came from a place lost in time. So you say. I think this is a more story-based horror game. Kind of like Bleak Shore, if you all remember that. I did enjoy Bleak Shore. It was a very nice game. Same with that one game with the very funny lesbian witch. I forgot the name of that game, mind you. Daffodils? And there are 7 to collect. Very well, then. Unjustly slain, the beast rose again, their motives yet put to rest. Very well. And there's a graveyard here. Graveyards can only mean one of 2 things. Zombies or the Necronomicon. Not very groovy if you ask me. Now then, where's the next computer? Ah, right in front of me. Wonderful! Now then. The abhorrent tragedy, their time had come so quickly. They could not die. They mustn't be dead. Well, I don't know. We seem to be pretty dead to me. Considering we're in some kind of purgatory. At least I think that's what that is. Now then. Yet another computer. The beast would deny death, would exist beyond. They wouldn't accept this lie. Well, being in denial is one of the 7 deadly sins. Oops. I mean, one of the stages of grief, not deadly sins. Because again, I am not religious. Now then. Just walking along, ever so quietly. Well, as quiet as we can be, considering you know, we're a beast. Now then. Should be another computer, right? And I've been completely neglecting the daffodils. Oh well. And there's another computer. Ahem. The beast, perverting fate just by existing in this absence, wanted nothing but an empty void. Sounds awfully familiar. Huh? I see you! You can't hide from me! So we're just going to ignore that then. Perfectly normal. Now then. Fate would not abide. Death would struggle on regardless of its hunger. Nothing can exist here. There are no exceptions. Oh? Well, this is quite the spooky tale that we have going on. Anna? Gnawing painted void pulled inwards toward the beast, tearing its form into itself. The eternal beast would die. This isn't even a Haunted Tales episode, and I'm already interested to know more. Excuse me. What is that? Is that a giant whale, or... Shoot it, kill it yourself, you... And jump scare. Or software gore. Is that a giant animal over there? And there's just gore on that screen. And a giant cryptid. Why was there a giant cryptid? And we have a shotgun now. Very well. You asked us to find something and kill it, so I'll find it and kill it. But what are we trying to find and kill? That's the question. Now then, it should be around here, correct? Yes, there's a white glow in the distance, so I suppose we're going in the right direction. Oh, another human. Fair enough. Ending 1 of 2. Well then, that was unique. But I wonder what would have happened if we found all the daffodils. I suppose I can find that another time, but that was the Undying Beast. That said, however, if you lovely folks enjoyed this video of 2 random horror games, I will leave links to both games in the description below as always. And if you lovely folks enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and a comment to let me know. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, my darling subjects.